So Kobbie, last minute winner at Molyneux, a proper United goal. How do you feel?
I can't even describe the feeling, to be honest. I mean, it's a dream come true. My boyhood club, and such a tough game, an away game as well to a tough side. Come away with the 3 points in that fashion is amazing.
I mean, it was a tough game to be a part of. Lots of ups and downs there, but being one of the youngest members in the squad, it must be a great experience to be part of a win like that.
Yeah, definitely. I mean, every win's important, and to win in this team is incredible. Every time is incredible.
I mean, you've shown your composure, your intelligence since emerging into the starting lineup. You've also won Player of the Month too recently. How grateful are you for the support that you've been shown by the rest of your squad members and the fans too?
Yeah, I mean, the squad have been really welcoming. It's a family, and then obviously the fans are incredible, best fans in the world. So no, I can't complain. Can't complain.
It must be great, obviously, to have these feelings going on. You know, just that excitement on the pitch and off the pitch too. Going into the next game now, you always seem so composed on the pitch. How do you keep yourself composed going into these next games?
Just taking one game at a time and trying to keep improving and stacking performances and keep on impacting the team in the best way possible.
Thank you very much, Kobbie, and well done.
Thank you.
So there were plenty of goals in that game, Erik, there, with a winner too. I mean, how are you feeling after that?
Mixed feelings, but of course, in the end, we are happy and happy for a long period with the performance, with the levels we achieved. But if you are dominating the game and when you are leading with 2-0 and 3-1, and you can't allow it to let an opponent to get back, and that's naive. It's no good. We have to work on that. But I'm very pleased with the levels we achieved in the first 60 minutes of the game.
Well, yeah, you mentioned those 60 minutes. I mean, it was such a dominant display, one of the best dominant displays of the season in those first 60 minutes there. Lots of chances created too, so those positivities to take from that too. The players need to really focus on that to get it for the whole game, don't they?
Yeah, absolutely. But we have to work on that, and when we play more often in this formation together, then it will come. Also because our players will get better in a better fitness status, and some are not there where we want them, and that's normal because they were a long time were injured, and they are on their way back, and now they have to go back to 100% match fitness.
I mean, we spoke about the squad depth before the game and how important that is, and that really shown today. I mean, when you speak about the substitutes that occurred there too, I mean, Scott McTominay coming and making an instant impact. I mean, we've seen the celebrations of you and Casemiro having. I mean, it's great to have that camaraderie in the squad, that you rely on each other that way.
Oh, there's a great spirit in the squad, in this dressing room. We are on the pitch all together, and that's very good to see. You see the determination, you see the resilience of the squad, and they are so eager to get the right results in, and they want to play good football.
When you speak about eagerness there too, we have to mention Kobbie Mainoo in those final moments too. I mean, for such a young player, showing that composure too and that intelligence and hitting the back of the net, the delight on his face to the fans too, really showing to himself a true United player.
Yeah, what he did was great, no doubt about that. But he's a calm person, and yeah, it looks like he grows from game to game, and so hopefully he can keep this going. And I will push him, I will support him, but he has to do it. But yeah, he has great abilities, and in the future he can be a great player. And today, yeah, we have seen, but also the last couple of games, but that goal, that was brilliant.
Bruno, obviously you must be delighted with that. Plenty of goals there to really get the heart races going for the fans.
Yeah, not much delighted obviously with the result, yes. We wanted to keep more control in the game and obviously not concede goals, because it's one of our aims, keeping clean sheets. We did it, we said it in the beginning of the game, and we said it at half-time too. But I think when they got the goal in the corner, they get more confidence, they got some counters, and we know how dangerous they are in counters. I think we should have controlled better the game, but at the end I think we created a lot of chances. Overall the performance was really good, a little bit chaotic in the last 20-25 minutes. But Wolves provoked that also because of the qualities of their players. The game was a little bit chaotic for both sides. Lot of space to cover in the ground. But at the end we got the result with an amazing goal by Kobbie.
I mean, there were so many positives to take from that game too. I mean, especially you're looking at that first half, it was such a dominant display from the Reds too, and some promising moments there. And as you said, lots of chances created, but it must be such a good thing for you players to know that there's now plenty more players on the bench that can come off too, making an impact too. Scott McTominay, for example, making an instant impact. It's great to have those characters all around you.
Obviously, we know that we have players on the bench that can score goals. Obviously, in the past, we've been saying with the injuries and everything, but we still had players on the bench that could score goals. It's about getting the balls in the right places, players do the right moves, and we will get goals. But obviously, I think more than that is like controlling the game better for us, not avoid the tennis match, as the manager says many times, because I think it was better for them today than for us playing the tennis match, as it's going to be on Sunday again, because it's a team that play really good football, but at the same time really strong on counters too.
I mean, to recognise that straight away is obviously so important, because the game at the weekend against West Ham is vitally important too. But that euphoria from that last minute, obviously winner Kobbie Mainoo was terrific there too. That confidence is going to help us all build on to go and improve even further at the weekend.
No, it has to help, obviously, but it has to help, first of all, for everything good that we have done today, and be careful on the details that we have to avoid, to don't get the same game as today in the second half. So I think the first half was amazing. We could control the game, getting in positions that was the best for the team, occupy the half spaces, be control on the ball and everything. So I think it's going to be really important on Sunday to do it again, because as I said, as a team that likes to play, but at the same time when they drop and they like to go on counters, because they have pace up front, players that can deal with the ball. So we have to be really focused on that.
Thank you very much, Bruno. Well done. Thank you.